Okay, I'm doing something different. A tour of the garden at night. I've had this sign a few years. I got it when I was on my farm. And I still have the same qualifications to have this sign because I provide the 4 basic habitat elements needed for wildlife to thrive: food, water, cover, and places to raise young. I'm planning to put another fig tree in here, in this part. And this is that recent fencing over the outdoor storage thing. I put some lights up here today. I have to have them really high so my dog doesn't eat them. And this wooden boat I made for my granddaughters is falling apart, but it still works. I have these motion sensor lights all over the yard. They go on all night. I don't know what is making them go on. I guess rabbits. And I have this light on my, this isn't called a flag, it's called an ensign because it's one that you put on a boat. Here's one of the fig trees I got at Walmart. It's doing very well. As you can see. Oh, here's some asparagus doing well. I call this the Doge, D-O-G-E, which stands for dog or garden efficiency. Here's one of the motion center lights. Let's see what else. I have one over here by this hanging hula hoop. Let's see if it works and goes on. Yes, it works, yay. And this is still my grooming table, which is so convenient. Here's another light going on. The dog must be thinking, why are we in the yard at night? I don't know, it's nice warm night. The arugula is doing very well. I ate some of the flowers today. They're a lot easier to eat than the leaves. The leaves are very strong, like spicy. But every single part of the arugula is edible. Roots, leaves, flowers, and the seeds too. And here's my sign, which says, "The Almighty is merciful," and that's from Psalm 103, verse 8. Why does everything look better at night? Here it goes. See if I can find some more motion detector lights. Here's the cilantro and more asparagus. Oh, here's a light. This one should work. There it goes. One more. I'm trying not to eat any asparagus because, like, here's one that's ready to be eaten. So if I was going to eat it, I'd just snap it off on the bottom. And a good way to tell where to snap it off is you feel it going down. And when you get to a part that's really hard, like wood, that's where you snap it off. The more you eat these, the less benefit the crown, the root below, will have. So you're not supposed to eat too many of them in the first 5 years. And that would guarantee that in 5 years, you can eat it as much as you want, and that it should be producing asparagus for, I don't know, some people say 20, some people say 30, some people say 40 years. And asparagus in Italian is called sparaci. And a woman who grows asparagus or sells it is called by a last name of Sparacella. I'm trying to keep the asparagus away from the edge of the fencing because last year my dear dog just tore them all out, so I would have had a lot more. So I'm trying to keep them in the middle and tie them up. And back we are. I miss living on a boat. I miss the farm. I miss people who are in the next realm. I miss so many things. It's hard getting old. Sometimes I see those people in my dreams, and sometimes they say things in my dreams. Anyway, the Almighty is merciful. So behave yourself, try to follow the commandments. They're all for our benefit. And that's about it. Good night.